There's that. There we go. We've got this ready. So let's have a little look on the page first, just to see if there's any more information about it before we start playing it. Make your way down the snowy white slopes. Use arrow keys to move. Okay, cool. You also said that something didn't work in it. All you can do is go down. Is that right, Littlewood? Debug is still on, so you can use the minus and equals and the brackets to change character stuff. Oh, okay, cool. We'll have a look at that. So one of the things he worked quite hard on was to do like a pseudo 3D sort of thing with the different sprites, so you can rotate around and it reorders the sprites. So it's, yeah, sprite stacking. That's probably a better term for it. So let's have a look at this. And thank you very much for submitting. As I've always said, it doesn't have to be a whole game. It can be just a little tech demo of what you got up to. That is totally cool. Let's give this a go. Holy cow, we're moving already. Hold on. Can I alt enter? No. Okay, cool. We're going to be playing it at this resolution, I think. Just minimize things to make it a bit clearer. There we go. Lovely. Alrighty, so you can use the arrow keys. Oh my gosh, that looks so nice. I love how you've got the trails going behind, so you can actually understand the movement, because otherwise it's not super obvious, like that you're going down. Where if you do this, you do get a sense of the movement, right? So let's try and rotate around. So these are sprites. This is actually 2D then, right? There's nothing 3D about this. Is that correct? So you made quite a bit of time working on the 3D sprite manipulation. Oh, so it is 3D, but is there... Oh, no, you're saying no 3D. Yes, this is all 2D. Despite it looking like a 3D, it's just moving them around at different points and rotating them and prioritizing the Z index of them, I'd imagine here. It looks really cool. Yeah, it looks great. Okay, so you were saying if I was to use these keys... Oh, okay, it's continually changing. Is that meant to happen? Uh-oh. I pressed minus and this happened. Okay, I pressed equals and it stopped. Minus is a bug. Okay. What about the... You said the angular arrows. Oh, okay, we can change that. Uh-oh, that's stopped. That's bugged as well now. No! Hang on. Oh, I can press plus and it changes. Did it? Oh, I'm a snowman! Look at that. That's beautiful. So you made 3 different characters as well. Oh, that snowman's beautiful. It proper looks like the belly is like nice and round by the way that you did it. And then, yeah, these keys, unfortunately, it does seem... Oh, there we go. We got the snowboard back. So we can either be on skis or we can be on a snowboard. Yeah. I like how the trail's different as well. So this was like the idea was a tribute to the classic wind skiing game, right? Where the Yeti would come and eat you every so often. It's great, actually. The mechanics are there in terms of the speed, right? It's like, even though like the trees don't have any like don't have any collision or anything, you're still definitely getting a sense of like I can slow down, I can, based on how much I'm tilting, it'll start moving that much, right? And that you can't continually go back up. You can use that momentum to go up a bit, but it'll eventually slow down and then you'll have to come back down to it, which I think is cool. This is nice. Technically, I think this is great, dude. And I really like that you're like a QA, a games tester, right? But you also like making games as well and learning and growing as a developer too. I think it'll definitely make you valuable in what you do. I got lucky with the numbers so that you get a nice upwards amount. Yeah, it definitely feels right. It feels right. I guess really you could probably do with a little bit of texture on the snow. Obviously, I know it's far away from anything because like the trails are just being drawn over the screen as an overlay, so it doesn't quite work with the trees and that. But at the same time, yeah, even though you can tell you're moving a bit, if there's a bit of texture on the snow, it would help you get that sense of movement a bit more as well. Hello, InstaFluff. Ski free, that's the one. That's the one I was on about, Fluff. But awesome. Like the one of the main things that I think you should definitely be proud of is this, the 3D or the 2D sprites that you've made look 3D. I think is great, and the movement feels good as well. So thank you, dude, for submitting. You should be super proud, and I very much value everyone who submitted, especially like if you haven't finished. Like Littlewood was like, "Oh, you don't know if it's worth playing mine," but it totally is. Like this isn't about like who's got the best game. This is about you've done something, and something you can be happy about as well. So, alrighty, the snowman will say goodbye. Farewell. Okay, let's write some feedback on that, and then we will get onto the next list of games as well. But I think we probably have enough people in here that I can roll it on the site rather than doing numbers in chat now. So let's go and write some feedback on this. Some really great aspects of this entry. I'm really glad you submitted, and I was able to play around with it. The sprite stacking to give a simulated 3D look works really nicely. The controls for snowboarding / skiing are also pretty good. I enjoy that there's essentially a downhill momentum element that kind of just feels right. Great work. Let us know if you finish it. Winfrey was, I'm not going to say Bay because I'm 34. Ski free. It wasn't Winfrey. Why am I saying Winfrey? There we go. Thank you again. Very much appreciate that entry to the jam. Yeah, no, you did very well. You did very well. Indeed. What? Just drop the E off of it. Sounds like I'm on about a Bachelor of Arts degree. Alrighty. So again, same rule for anyone. If anyone's in chat but you know you have to go soon, people have been really good with this. Like you can trust when people say, "Oh, I need to go soon," that they're not just being selfish and want the game played soon. That they genuinely need to. So if anyone needs to go in the next 15-20 minutes, shout and we'll play your game. But otherwise, we're going to use the random selector.